What's happening? I am selling my K70. I've gone back and forth. I actually listed it for sale and then took it down. Um, Saying, why are you selling that? You are like the guy that pushes for the K70. I still do. This is the best crop sensor DSLR for the money. I truly believe that. I mean, there's nothing out there that's better for the money, the value that you get out of this. Um, I mean, you get the weather still. You know, if you're a Pentaxer, you know all this. Is it Pentaxer? Everybody says Pentaxian. I'm going to start a new trend. Pentaxer! That sounds weird. Okay, Pentaxians. Anyway, okay, so yeah, I'm selling it because I want to get the K1. The announcement came out a while ago, and I've kind of been flipping this back and forth. The K1 Mark II, that silver edition looks cool. So it's not about what you're shooting; it's how cool you look when you're shooting. No. I'm just kidding. Actually, they announced the lens, the 21 millimeter prime lens that supposedly is supposed to come out in March for full frame FA lens, and 20 millimeter on a full frame is like my all-time favorite focal length. It's just awesome for landscapes. I love that focal length, and that's what made me really appealed to me. So I've been banging my head about going back to full frame, even though I sold my K1 the first edition back in the day just because it was so heavy. But I don't take too many shots. Like, I've had this K70 for years. It's got 2,700 shutter count on it. It's still in excellent condition if you're thinking about buying it. You can ask me a question there on Facebook. I'll leave that link below if you want to buy it on Facebook for $400 free shipping, or I'll also put my eBay, if you like eBay better, for $420 and $10 shipping. But yeah, I'm just very eager for this other crop sensor camera to come out. I've already made up my mind pretty much that I'm going to buy that, but I want to buy this full frame just in between. So I'm keeping these lenses. Of course, I'm shooting with K70 right now, but the 20-40 limited and the 55-300 PLM, I'm keeping these. You're like, why are you keeping these if you're going full frame? Well, this should work at 300, which I'm like locked to 300 on this thing all the time. Full frame mode on that. And this one, I used this before on the K1, or actually somebody was in a forum. I wasn't sure. I didn't even try it, and then until somebody said that this works on the K1, which it doesn't, or in full frame mode. It works, but there's like in between there, if I remember correctly, because I went and tested it when somebody said it worked all the way through. No, there's places in there where it vignettes, but it doesn't vignette that bad. I think it's like in the middle, which is odd. So I think 20 and 40 were good. If you have a K1 and have one of these, try it out and let me know. I can't remember correctly, but yeah, this is my favorite lens anyway. So and I'll probably buy the Tamron 90 millimeter macro lens, which I love, just for the K1. Okay, so yeah, I've been going back and forth about selling this. I'm just like, and now all these rumors are coming out. It's supposed to be the new cameras, crop sensor cameras, supposed to be announced before the end of the year. Blah blah blah. I've been going back and forth about buying it without even seeing any specs, which is pretty stupid. But I'm just so eager to get this new crop sensor camera if it is awesome. But like I said, I'm going with the K1. You get this. I'm going to buy another camera. Not Pentax. Oh my god! Yep. I just want 4K. I don't know if they're going to have this on the new camera, but the Olympus, which is kind of like, if you've watched my videos before, I said if I actually, I've had several Olympus cameras before. If I wanted to get a second camera that wasn't Pentax, it would be an Olympus. So yeah, I like the Micro Four Thirds cameras. I've had a few, like I said. The OM EM10 Mark III, they've got a Mark IV, can be had very cheaply and and it has 4K. I've missed doing 4K. I know a lot of you probably aren't watching my videos in 4K. I mean, why would you right now? Because I'm just a talking head. But anyway, I like 4K stuff when I'm watching on YouTube. I watch stuff on my TV. I'll even pull up YouTube stuff and watch it in 4K for those people that actually edit in 4K. I know not a lot of people watch that. A lot of people watch it on their phone and such, but I just like it, and I think it looks a ton better. If you don't have a 4K monitor for your computer, you should actually buy one. It will make you, you'll be like, I should have done this years ago. So I know I'm blabbering on, but yeah, enough said. If you want to buy this, check the links below. If you want to buy it, just contact me on Facebook, and I'll send you a PayPal invoice if you want to buy it. Just under 27,000 shutter count. There's no problems with this. Oh yeah, I was going to mention this. So I've like I said, I've been going back and forth about selling this and buying the K1. Well, I did list this on Facebook for sale, and in my message or my listing, I said you will not see a difference between this and the KP as far as image quality. And of course, somebody argued with me, or you know, said something. But there's, I mean, you could, the camera store guys, Chris and I can't remember the other guy's name. They did a review on the KP when it came out, and compared this to the KP as far as, you know, low light performance. There's not a difference. You're not gonna. I almost bought a KP just to show this off compared to the KP, because you will not, if I like put them side by side, I'm almost 99.9999% positive that you would not see a difference. And yeah, I watched the video a couple of years ago, but by Tony and Chelsea, and Tony was talking about doing camera reviews, and he was saying a lot of people are like loyal to whatever brand they have. Like, I'm loyal to Pentax, but I do buy other stuff. But there's just stuff about it that I like. But a lot of people don't like being told, or that they, whatever, well, in this case, whatever model they bought, that they didn't make a good purchase, because they're spending $1,000 or whatever they spent originally on the camera. They don't like being told that, no, there's a better thing out there for cheaper. They don't like being told that because they spent all that money. So they'll like defend it to the death or whatever. But since I've owned so many cameras and so many lenses by so many different manufacturers, brands and whatnot, I try to keep my mind open, and a lot of people can't do that because they've spent so much money. I understand it, but I sell tons of lenses, and I think I've reached a point. Maybe I might have done that years ago when I was shooting Canon or something, but I've reached a point where it's like, whoa, you got to keep an open head about this. It's not the brand. Just look at the image, look at the quality, look at the features. Do all that. Don't get subjected to all these maybe marketing schemes or whatever it is. Yeah, just keep an open head about things. Anyway, if you have any questions, comments, leave them below. But thanks for watching as always, and thanks for supporting me. And hopefully I'll be having some K1 Mark II videos coming up, and have my hands on that 21mm full frame camera or lens here in March. I'm sure it will get pushed back, and hopefully they'll announce with specs the new crop sensor camera. If they do, I'm almost positive I'll be buying it, unless it's like completely the same as this. But actually they did there was a rumor, yeah, that they're actually working on another camera that's going to be more video oriented. So if I do get that Olympus EM10 Mark III and they announce it, I guess it would be the, I'm guessing, KS3. That's my theory right there. That's my rumor. I'm starting it. It will have 4K video and touch screen, and basically be the same as the EM10 Mark III, but with a better crop sensor, and it would just be behind the mark several years as far as video. But hey, it will be there, and I've got a couple lenses that I could try out with it. So thanks for watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you hadn't. Thanks.